Well, hello folks, I'm L.A. Little, TA today. I want to bring you some names that you should either be in or looking at. They're actionable, they're right here, right now. Took some of these names myself today. I advertised it in the Discord channel, which I had opened up to the public about a week ago to a lot of few folks get an idea of what we do here at TA Today and what these charts are and how you use them. So if you look at it, here's a name that I've liked for a long time, I've talked about for a long time. I first pointed this name out. It's in the uranium space. It also is associated with rare earth processing, energy fuels. And if you look back at, we talked about this thing, you'd have to go back to the weekly. We talked about this thing way back in this area back here. You know, it was like $5, $4.50 actually. And then it had this tremendous run. Now, I didn't participate all the way up. I was kind of stupid. Sometimes that happens. But, you know, when it does, you get bucked off the horse. Well, you just got to find a way to get back on. And today was that opportunity. Why? Because it was a retest regen on this swing point high. Just nipped it and just took off as a result. We were able to grab some of those shares, get back into this name, and if nothing else, we're looking at a bounce, right? We got volume up here at the top, so I would expect some sort of a push back towards the top, and we'll have to see where it goes from there and decide what to do with it. Well, if we go down here and we look at the ABCD structures, this bearish one is about to get knocked out as a result of this pop today. The bullish one's still out there. Its potential, it's on the short term though, pointing to 35, so that's kind of an upside target if we can get over these highs. Gold, if you look at gold, you know, this thing was on a tear, right? So you get a nice push up, consolidation, another nice push up, more than likely probably consolidation again, but we don't know that for sure. What we do know though is that we left volume up here on this bar, right? So the big volume bar is there on the spike down. I think a conservative number is right in here in terms of a push back up. I had advertised this on X and said, hey, you know, if you look around the 370 number, that's the place to get in. That's where we got in today. And we got a nice little push back up off of that sort of a hammer type reversal. I think we'll get the bounce up into here. We'll probably flip either there or up here. And we'll have to just see how it looks as we go back up. But more than likely, because of these two bars, that's the congruent area right there. That's probably where it's going to go. That's about a 6.5% pop if you grab that low today. It may be a little bit hard to get into this trade now because maybe you're at about 4% left of that pop. So, you know, maybe you get a little retrace tomorrow that you can buy. I don't know, but I'm bringing the name to you. Advertised it on X. If you're not following there, it's just @TA today, and you can check out any of my tweets as they come along. Another name we had the opportunity to get into today and get a bounce as part of the day was ACHR Aviation, right? These are the guys who are going to try to, you know, heliport you around. They've had a heck of a run as well. Nice big spike. Been doing a consolidation. Are they ready to move higher? That's a good question. Let's look at this more closely together. So you've got a consolidation that's essentially from here to here, right? It's been going on since what, November last year, December last year. So we're about a year into it. Usually when you get these kinds of moves, you're going to get pops to the top 3 times. This is 1, this is 2, this is number 3. Although it got a nice spike up, it fell back as we saw, you know, bloodbath across most of these high-flying type names. On the way down, you got a test down here, a test here. This is an abbreviated test, which is normal when it's getting ready to take off. I like this name, but what I really liked about it today is it came back into untested swing point highs after more than 6 bars. Folks, that's an opportunity to get into a name like this. That's what we did today. You got to be decisive. It's hard to buy it when it's like, you know, spiking down like this, and you look out here and you see this bearish. that's about to go, activated. It points to 920, which is way down here. But, with the reversal here, you get back over this top, this bearish gets knocked out, the ABCD structure, right? And your potentials go the other way. As a matter of fact, you've already got one out there on the intermediate term that is confirmed, pointing to 1893. And so when I see this kind of action, I see what happened here, and the TA today charts, point it out to you so easily, like retest regen, more than 6 bars, boom, get into it, right? Decisive. Next one, BWX Technologies. Now, BWX sells new devices that are used for commercialization of nuclear. The whole nuclear space has been wiped out. And today, this one came down and just, didn't quite get there, but almost got to this retest region. Now, again, if you're looking at this at home, you got a swing point high here, another one there. This one's been tested. That's what the green is telling you, right? Once. But if you look over at this one, it has not been tested. Almost got there, more than 6 bars. This was a nice opportunity to get long as well. And if you look at it on the weekly, it was also coming back into an untested bar. The fact that it hasn't tested yet says that it may still come back down there, but today was a great opportunity to try and get into this. Unfortunately, I personally missed it. I did point it out to the group. I don't know if anybody else got a hold of it, but that was a good name. Last one up is a bonus name. This one, IONQ. This is in the quantum computing world. I like this name. This is actually my fave in that group. You got a swing point high here on a lot of volume. You came into it today, popped into it, held over it. I would rather have seen this not test this today. At this point, you got 3 6 bars. If we go without testing these 2 swing points the rest of this week, you got to pick this thing up. It's in a nice spot. Could it get back to here? Yeah, that's the 46. The 46 is this number, 48 here. This other swing point high is 47. So yeah, can it get back into there? Yeah, it can. Will it? I don't know. That's where you have to have your money management. You have to take a look at it and say, okay, how do I trade this given the possibilities that are out there? But look at it this way. You've already on the long term got a suspect trend that's in play. On the intermediate term, that's in play. These are not small numbers. Here's your 2 more of them in play already. These are projections that are already activated, folks. I like this name. You should be taking a look at it if you're not. If you like what I do, give me a like, subscribe, right? Come over and, as a matter of fact, shoot me an email. I'll take just the first 5 people. Shoot me an email, LA@TA Today. And if you want access to the Discord channel where I post stuff every day, I'll take just 5 people. That's it. I don't want to get too crowded. All right? Have a great one. Take care. I'll see you next time.